Hello friends, welcome to Jojo's Azure Learning YouTube channel. Today I'd like to discuss with a quick video about Azure FILESHARE and about the default capacity, storage capacity. Do you know the Azure FILESHARE is the limited to 5 terabyte storage limit. Is the maximum files you can store in the capacity is actually limited to 5 terabyte and it can be extended. There's an option. I'd like to demonstrate how to do that, and then if there is an advantage, I just wanted to let you know these are the things. Maybe it is not disadvantages, maybe you not be able to do these settings, things like that. Thanks for watching. So I just logged into the Azure portal, Azure chart. You can see that I logged into my Azure subscription, Azure chart. So once you go, the Azure FILESHARE is always in the storage account. So I have here one storage account. You can see one storage account, storage V2. And then if I go in there, you can see that there are a couple of things, right? So I can have container, file shares, queues, and tables, right? So today we are actually focusing on the file shares. So this is a file share is similar to the traditional file share, but there are some difference. NDFS permission, those things we cannot do. But today's video, this file share, if you look at this one, see, there is a quota, I can set it. But quota means how much, but maximum capacity, okay? And when you go and click here, if you edit quota, you can see set to maximum. So if you set to maximum, there is a 5120. So 5120 is the maximum, 5120 gig. So that means they are about 5 terabyte, right? 5 terabyte is the maximum capacity. So you can go back up to 5 terabyte. Let's say there is a requirement that you need to go more than 5 terabyte. What do you do? So it's a single thing, right? If you go back to the storage account here, in the left pane, you see something called the configuration, and then there is something called under configuration. The last option, you see a large file shares. So you can see if you click on that, this provides a file share support up to 100 terabyte. So from 500 terabyte to from 5 terabyte to 100 terabyte. So it's like so it can go maximum of, if you enable this large file share option, it can go up to 100 terabyte. But remember, once you enable this, there is a settings called LRS, GRS, RAGRS, things like that. So it cannot support the GRS settings. It cannot store the replication level, redundancy settings to GRS. So remember that. So I'm going to enable this one. So these settings are permanent. There is no go back to go back to the settings cannot be changed. Once you set, this is permanent, and you cannot set the geo redundant storage offerings. So save these options. All right, go back to the file shares. See, earlier the maximum is that. So right, we go in edit quota and then set to maximum. So it's save 102400 GB. Right, so it's in 100 terabyte, you can set it. So basically, see, there's 100 terabyte, you can set it. So I'm going to change back to edit quota, something 60 or 6 something. So basically that's, you see, that's the best option. Only problem with that, in the redundancy type, if you go back to redundancy type, right now it is LRS. If you try to make to GRS, a geo redundant storage, it may not allow you. See, it failed. So you can see that it's failed to update the redundancy settings, because you can just go back and see what is it says that it cannot be converted because of that large share enabled. Okay, so that's the only thing you need to remember. So let's say your company has a policy that it has to be GRS. GRS means it will be redundant in primary region and secondary region. So if that is a requirement, then you cannot set to large file. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you some other video with another tip. Thank you.